check out these cute little trays. Don't ask me where I got them. AC Moore, Michaels, I don't remember, but they came 3 in a pack, and they're unfinished wood, and they were real cheap, and of course I had a coupon to make them even cheaper. So this, and I painted them just a few minutes ago in acrylic paint colors that I just had on hand, and what I thought would look pretty together. And they do kind of look pretty together, don't they? I like these 3 colors. And I thought, what an awesome, like, hostess gift for somebody. Or, you know, even a shower gift or something. To put, oh, how about, like, I have to talk about soap because my friend Candy has this amazing soap barn. And she makes these awesome soaps that are all organic and natural and beautiful. And boy, if you wanted to give somebody a gift, like a housewarming gift, and just put some soaps in there. Hi, Tanya. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to chalk on these. The whole point of this is to show you that you can chalk on just about anything. Okay. So like I said, these 3 cheap little frames. It is a good idea. Thanks. So yeah, I like that idea with the soaps, because I'm going to put the link in here too to the soaps. It's girlcrushco.com. It's for a good cause. Candy helps out young at-risk moms. It's the best charity going, you know, because you hear all about, you know, different charities and stuff and different ways of helping with young mothers and babies and people, you know, supporting like these young at-risk moms to have their babies. But that's nice. That's all well and good. But what about after they have them? Let's help them. Let's help them there. And that's what this is about. Okay. So, I just got on my little soapbox there. No pun intended. But let me change the view so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully it'll work. No, wait. There, it worked. It worked this time. Okay, so now you can see my work surface. I'm going to be working with this transfer that's called Give Thanks. And this one is called Give Thanks Pumpkin. It's an A size, which means it's only $9.99. These transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. I've already used this one, so I've marked the back of it. It says, and excuse my hands, because I've got the paint on all over my hands. Hi, Corinne. That would explain. So I was painting these. But anyway, the instructions for the transfers are on the back of the package in case you forget. Okay, the use and care. But of course, we'll go over that. If anybody is new to Chalk Couture, give me a new in the comments, and so I could make sure that you understand what's going on here, and so I know you're new and can welcome you to watching with us. Also, if anybody would care to share, I would really appreciate it. Share with your friends or tag friends who you think, hey, Susie would really like watching this. So go ahead, tag her. Tag Susie. What I'm going to do, like I said, I just got done painting these. Look at that pretty color. Isn't that pretty? It's like a corally color. And I did bring up some sandpaper, which I can't find at the moment, but I do have this, what is this called? Oops, like stainless steel. I just dropped some chalk paste. Just to smooth out this chalk a little bit, or to smooth out this surface a little bit before I put the transfer on. You should probably even put a light coat of wax on a freshly, on a newly painted surface. I'm not going to bother, but you should. You should bother. Let me get a paper towel and wipe that out. Hi, Nina. Oh, you're new. Annie, thanks for joining us. Welcome. I am Jeannie, and I am an independent designer for Chalk Couture. But before I became an independent designer, I was a blogger. I still am. I'm a blogger at Create and Babble. where I always talked about DIY and crafts, you know, making pretty things and making things pretty is my tagline. And then I discovered Chalk Couture. And what Chalk Couture allows me to do is to continue to make pretty things and make things pretty, but a lot easier than the ways that I was doing it. It's a line of transfers, silk screen, self-adhesive transfers. They're kind of like stencils, but they're silk screen. And they're adhesive on the back. They're reusable, like I said, 8 to 12 times. These are used in conjunction with chalk paste, which I'm going to be using today, or ink. And the difference is pretty simple. The chalk paste is used on surfaces, and it's not surfaces that are hard, you know, like wood or chalkboards or glass or cabinet doors. I'm trying to think of the things. I've used it on mirrors, my dishwasher door, windows. And if the chalk paste is not permanent, you can wipe it off. So that's the cool thing about it. Chalk paste goes on goes on wet, dries hard, and is not removable. And is removable. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling all over my words. Okay, so this chalk paste went on wet. You'll see that. And then once it dries, you can't smudge it like regular chalk, but you can wash it off. You just wet it down and use a board eraser, which is like a magic eraser, and wash it off. So this board becomes reusable. That's the cool thing about the Chalk Couture. Now the ink I'm not using tonight, but I have used it several times. That's used on fabric like pillowcases, t-shirts. It can also be used on hard surface like ceramic, glass, that is heat safe, because the ink gets heat set and it's permanent. So that's what the difference is. I'm mostly going to be talking about the chalk paste tonight. There are many videos on this page where you can see videos of where I'm using the ink. But for tonight, we're going to be using the chalk paste. Now for this transfer, like I said, this one is called Give Thanks Pumpkin. I am going to choose my colors, and I am going to keep this really simple just to show how easy this is. I'm going to be using white Chalkology Paste just to keep it simple. There's a ton of colors, but I'm just going to keep this simple. So what I'm doing is stirring up my Chalkology Paste. The chalk paste is about the consistency of yogurt. If you find that it's a little thicker than that, you just squirt in a little bit of water, give it a stir, and then you're good to go. Okay, I'm going to grab some with my stir stick and just wipe it across. Now here comes the really easy part. I'm going to grab a squeegee, and there is a beveled edge to this. I am going to scrape this across my transfer, just like buttering toast. And I like to say that if you can butter toast, you can do Chalk Couture. I need a little bit more. Get it nice and thin. You should be able to see your design through the transfer. I'm making sure that I don't have any bare spots. That looks good. Then I'm going to lift the edge, which is easier said than done, inside this tray. Then I'm going to pull it back while the chalk paste is still wet. And there's the design. Awesome, right? Next, what I do with this is I put it in a water bath. I have a tub next to me, like a dish pan with some water in it. I'm just going to lay this in that pan of water. And then I'll clean that off later. You just scrub it off a little bit with a sponge, and then lay it sticky side up to dry. And once it's dry, you put it back on the backer sheet. That's it. How did you get the big bags of the big jars of chalk? They no longer sell them, but they used to. And I have a little bit left of the white. I have a little bit left of the black and a little bit left of the gray. They sold them in those 3 colors, but then they stopped selling those big jars. And there is a little bit of a disadvantage of that. they dry out around the edge, and it's hard to get in there without making a mess. So, excuse me, I don't know why they stopped. All right, so here is my give thanks. Now I can wait for this to dry, and then I could add more to it from other transfers that I want, like there's leaves and flowers and things like that. Thank you, Annie, thank you. You can, yes, I do this on my kitchen cabinets. I have, if you look back through, I'll try to tag you in that post, Nina, but I have 2 cabinet doors right now in my kitchen that have transfers on them. One is, let me switch this back to me. One is it has measurements on it, like how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon and that kind of thing. That's on one of my cabinet doors. And then on the other cabinet doors, I have a recipe for strawberry jam. Now that one I switched out right before Christmas, and I put on, we had one last year that was for Mrs. Claus's candy shop, and it was so cute. So you'll find that too on this page. That turned out really cute. And then on my dishwasher door, I have had it on there forever. I have the sugar cookie recipe, which is available. The other ones are retired, but that sugar cookie is available, and it's got the mixer on it and everything. In fact, it was retired, and they brought it back out of retirement for a limited time. So I'll put the link to that so that you can see what I'm talking about. It has the big KitchenAid mixer on it and everything. It is really cool. That's on my dishwasher door. And people say, don't you wash your dishwasher door? And it's like, well, first of all, there's only 2 of us here, and it doesn't get that messed up. But I have wiped it off. And I've been able to just wipe off, you know, the dust off of my dishwasher door without scrubbing that design off of it. It's been fine. It's not been a problem. And then I saw another idea for using that cookie recipe. Somebody found on Amazon the great big giant cookie sheets, and a black one. I don't know. I searched and couldn't find it. Maybe someone else can find it, but they put the recipe on a great big cookie sheet and hung it in their kitchen. It looks so beautiful. I've also seen other people put that on an apron, and that's hanging in their kitchen. And it, you know, the mixer part of it, it just looks so pretty. Really, really pretty. So, like I said, this is painted wood. You could probably scrub this off if you wanted to. I wouldn't bother because, why? This is a cheap little wooden frame. Who cares? That's kind of how I look at it. But you could scrub it off. If it left a little bit of ghosting behind, you could try using one of the board erasers and then repaint this cheap little, you know, thing if you wanted to. It's not a Chalk Couture surface. Now, Chalk Couture, we do offer incredible surfaces, but I just wanted to show you tonight that you can use more than what we sell. We have beautiful chalkboards. You could probably see them behind me. You see the haunted house. You see, oh yeah, let me lift this up so you can see even more of the different surfaces that we have. You know, those black frame boards are from Chalk Couture. That tote bag is a Chalk Couture surface. That's ink on there because we were talking about the ink. Let me grab it quick. This is the ink, and it's on here permanently. I can put this in the washer and I can put it in the dryer. This ink's not going anywhere. It's not like vinyl. You can't, the edges aren't going to lift up ever, that kind of thing. There's no weeding involved. Those of you, I know I used to do it, make stencils all the time out of vinyl. I don't anymore because now I found something better and easier and less expensive is Chalk Couture. So there's the ink, and that's just one of the things. I've done pillows. Oh, here's my Halloween. We sell these pillow covers too to use the ink on. Here's the Halloween one. This skull, I forget what it's called, something skull, but that's available too. There's also there's a video in this group of me making that. Just so much. So much. Does anybody else have any questions? Oh, let me tell you something. For those of you that are new, let me put that up there. There is a business opportunity involved with Chalk Couture too. If can custom designs be made, they can be suggested. You can suggest, you can go on the website and you can suggest designs and see where that goes. And you never know, it might already be in somebody's mind. But to become a designer, if you're interested in any more information on that, just comment, join, and I'll get you more information about that. And also, let me put this up here too quick for the new people. In case I forgot to mention anything, we talked about the Adhesive Factory reusable transfers, how they're used with the chalk paste and the ink, and how the paste goes on wet and dries hard. And then it talks about the surfaces. And besides our surfaces, you can use pretty much anything else that you can imagine. Also, I have a VIP group for all you newbies. I offer especially priced bundles in there, special offers from time to time, contests. So if you're not in my VIP group, comment, add me, and I will get you in there, because that's important. One more thing, if you want to try, if you've been watching a little bit, you're like, I want to try this, Chalk Couture. And if you don't want to become a designer, I just can't recommend this subscription enough. It is a monthly subscription, and you receive a B-size transfer and 3 chalk paste singles every single month. You get, the design is exclusive to the club. You can't get it any other way. The 3 chalk paste single colors were chosen by the artist of the design. And you also get PDF instructions, and then you are added, you get an invitation into my Chalk Couture Facebook page, where I go on and show 3 different ways of using that transfer, and also a thank you gift from me. There is more information about Club. So if you would, if you would like more information about that, just comment Club. I can't recommend it enough. It's a 3-month commitment, and after that you can quit anytime, but I don't believe you will. It's only $19.99 a month, free shipping. Hi, Margaret. Your youth director is wondering if you could get our logo made. So yeah. Probably to get something like that made with the Chalk Couture with the silk screen, I would say probably not. It would have to be something that would be universally liked. Do you know what I mean? We do have a lot of different font sets, you know, of alphabet. But if you have a particular logo, I think that's going to be a little more difficult, and I don't think that's going to be a possibility. I'm sorry. Unless you can get, I don't know of anybody that can make silkscreen transfers. I know many have tried. A lot of Cricut users and Silhouette users think that they can make these, but you really can't. A lot of people have tried, and a lot of people have failed. So yeah, thanks, Annie. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, because I've been an avid, I owned one of the very first silhouettes that came out, and I was a Silhouette user for years and years and years, and then I became a Cricut user for years and years and years, and I can't make these I can't make anything comparable to this. It's some, that's why Chalk Couture is so successful. Because they can make it and we cannot. But what's really cool is that they make it affordable for everybody to use. So that's, that's important to know. And you know what I thought of just now? I was looking over here because I was thinking of Cricut. I just made a bunch of, well, not just, I have been making a bunch of felt flowers because I love the look of them, and I thought, ooh, maybe a felt flower on here would look really nice. In fact, I like the contrast in those two colors. So what do you think of that? I'm going to turn my glue gun on. And how pretty would this be as a gift? You know, just to, it's not really a usable tray, but if you wanted them to, like, whoever you're giving it to use, like in their bathroom or something like that, you could spray this with a clear sealer, and that way the chalk paste won't run if it gets wet. So I think that would make an awesome gift. So I turned on my glue gun. I'm gonna glue. This heats up. I have this Ryobi glue gun, and oh my gosh, this thing heats up like crazy. It almost gets too hot, but it's effective. You like that combination, Debbie? I do too. Why is this so far? Okay, let me do that. My friend Linda got me going with these felt flowers, and I really like that. And then I got, ooh, I had these like leaves. That looks kind of cool. Let's see. Like a little grouping of flowers, or just one even. I think I'll stick to one because this is a small tray. I'll stick to one. Let me glue this. I'm sure it's not going to heat up now. I got done saying how fast it is. La la la. So you guys are watching me heat up my glue gun. I will be back tomorrow. And that's funny. I put that poll out there about fall and Halloween, and I'm kind of glad that it was overwhelmingly fall, because look behind me. I have so many Halloween decorations already made. So I'm like, oh. But I made some let me grab that. I don't normally show transfers that are no longer available, but this turned out so cute that I can't help myself. I'm doing in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be at a craft show, and I'm going to be selling some things because I have to as part of the deal. So look what I made. What do you guys think? It's the witch is in, and I did these on magnets because this board is metal and magnetic, so the witch is either in or out. I thought that was so cute. And I added a bow, and I added the spider to the spider web, so the witch is out flying around, and so this can hang on the door. I thought that was so cute. Yes, Kayla, I will get you that information. Okay, so that's what I was doing today. I just needed to talk about something while this glue gun was heating up. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, I was just bragging about how wonderful this glue gun is. And it's going to be... Okay, that's enough. And then... Should I add these leaves or not? What do y'all think? Does it need like leaves coming out or not? Don't bother. Thanks, Debbie. And does it need more or just one? I think just the one. It doesn't hurt to have the leaf come out. I'm going to cut a piece off. And then just put a little bit of glue on there and stick it in. Ooh, I'm getting glue everywhere. What do you think? Now it's heated up. I'm going to turn that off. Oops, this way. They're cute. And then I could bring another one up there if I wanted. Right there. There it is. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so the club comments are going to get information about the club. Join's going to get in the VIP group, or no, Join's going to hear more information about the opportunity with Chalk Couture, and then the VIP, I'll add you to the VIP group. All right. Thank you so much for what? Let me switch this. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to finish the other 2 trays and then post a picture, and I'll put links to the products that I use. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow night around the same time, somewhere around 7 o'clock. I'll let you know earlier in the day. Talk to you later. Bye.